is?
Adventure time?
No. Time for 7 Minutes in Heaven. You're first.
Really?
It's adventure time!
Yeah!
So,
I don't know the tune, or I would hum it, or sing it.
Do-do-do-do. It's,
No, that wasn't even close.
that's like Unsolved Mysteries, maybe? Anyway, hi guys, yeah, we're Graphically Christian. I'm Jon Matos.
Matt
This
Snipes.
is Matt Snipes. And, yeah, we are Christians making digital art for everyone.
Yeah, you really love that slogan.
I am
You're just
so
putting it
proud.
out there everywhere you can.
I'm so proud.
Anyway, this is an Alpha Nerds episode, because we didn't say that yet. This is Alpha Nerds.
It's the name of the show.
If you weren't paying attention on your title screen.
You already love it.
Did you say you already love it? Wow.
You just don't know it yet.
Okay. Anyway, if you don't know the premise of Alpha Nerds is basically we take one of us really loves a show, game, movie, something, and tries to get another person into it. But we have introduced some new concepts recently about shows that neither of us are into, but we always want to know more about.
An Omega nerd, a Beta nerd, or an Alpha nerd.
And we're not going to explain any of that.
I'm going to explain it. An Omega nerd, not into it at all, but either the other person is an Omega nerd, they're interested, or...
You've already messed it up, haven't you?
I know. Beta nerds are interested, but they don't really know anything about it, and an Alpha nerd is somebody that's already sold on it and wants to get somebody else to do it. So we are both, I guess you would say, beta nerds on Adventure Time.
Yeah.
Matt's already watched
I watched
this
the
episode.
first episode before. We watched it again today. First time, I just remember my impressions of it going back was I was just kind of weirded out by it. I didn't really get it. I feel like I was mostly confused the entire time. But this time, going back through it again, I was like, huh. I actually got like most of the jokes, and it was actually pretty amusing.
That's the only thing I would really criticize about it is that the quicks. I'm just a marble mouth today.
Yeah.
The jokes are so quick that it's so easy to miss it.
Right. Yeah.
And so like, what I was worried was that it would not. There wouldn't be jokes. Like, it is like in terms of plot, like it just jumps you into this thing. Basically. That there are these candy people, and some of them are the undead. They get infected with the stuff, and the princess wants to find out a way to solve it. She tries to work out this formula, but she needs Finn, the main character, who's a human, who wears cat ears. That's not explained. And
very little is explained.
But like she needs him to distract them, while she comes up with a way to distract all the other candy people. While she finds out a way to cure the zombies. So, like, none of this, like, the candy land is not set up. Why there is one human, a talking dog, and random, like, candy people that speak Vietnamese.
Lady Raincorn in the closet with Jay.
뭐? 나? 웃겨 정말. 좋아, 그래 하자.
Okay, alright.
Gumball Guardians, the breaking of the royal
Right, yeah,
promise.
that, like, punish you when you break a royal promise. Like, and I understood, like, okay, this is definitely different. Like, that's the one thing that you can at least give it, is that it's strange, it's new, something you haven't seen before. But I thought that was going to be the only thing.
Right.
But there are actual jokes. There's, like, one part where one of the candy people is in, like, a graveyard. He's like, I'm going to turn my back and lower my defenses. And it's, like, playing on horror movies where, like, people are just being stupid. Like, that's a joke, and it's an intelligent joke. It's a funny joke, and there's just examples of that a lot. There are random
There's just
things.
a lot of like witty, funny dialogue that if you're not really like listening to every word, you're gonna miss a lot of stuff.
That's why I appreciate like that we had captions on. If we watched it on Netflix, so it automatically has on the captions, and so like reading, like she says, like I'm gonna cloister myself in my office while you
keep the candy people dumb and ignorant.
Dumb and ignorant.
It's like,
Which is like that's a witty line. That's funny. And so like, and also like Finn as a character, I guess like I wasn't really thinking he would be annoying, but I could see how you could make that character annoying if he was gonna be like some knockoff of like SpongeBob, where he's so energetic and ready to do stuff that is annoying.
Right.
But I don't think it ever really gets to that. And then he also does have other emotions, like he's worried that they're gonna find out about this.
Think, Finn, how can you keep everyone from finding out?
Find out about what, Finn?
Manfred, the talking pinata. Your convenient appearance gives me a great idea.
He's also like she says that you're never gonna break a promise again, right? And he's like going on about how like, you know, oh yeah, because the last time all I got to do was fight zombies and bring people back from the dead, and he gets this like evil look in his eye, and like that's a sort of funny like thing, and it's not something that you see normal characters do a lot. So yeah, I thought it was really inventive. It was really funny. It had funny, witty jokes, even though it was also very just random.
Yeah.
And it's a good experience for the first time, so I would say I do respect it a lot more, and I do like it a lot more, and I might actually watch more of it. I might not call it like a new favorite show or anything, but it's good. It's good to watch.
It's only like 20 minutes anyway, so it's not
Right,
much
it's
of an investment.
it's just a cartoon. It's just like an average cartoon length.
Yeah.
So
I think it's alright.
we
This is
approve.
probably one of the shortest Alpha Nerds we've ever done.
Yeah, it's more fun when somebody hates it, but hopefully now you give it a shot. Now that you see that, you know, it's
Check
not
back.
just weird and it's not just hype.
I was about to do our little promo for next week.
Oh,
But anyway,
go ahead.
Check back next week for my first episode of Real Alpha Nerds. So far, we've just seen John be the Alpha
Real
Nerd,
Alpha Nerds.
and I've been like the mostly, not even the beta nerd, mostly the Omega nerd. Like, I didn't want to have anything to do with half the stuff he's showing me, but I just was kind of forced into it. But now, finally, I have something. And that thing is Earth Defense Force 2025, which we'll actually be playing next week. Gameplay. Yeah. Roll trailer.